State. Kavan facing the left-handed batting Faith Aragon to lead things off. She taps the second pitch right back to the circle. Tegan a hop to her right, the third base side in the front of the circle. And Kavan fields her position well, throws to first in time. Now 9 home runs, 3-1. Tapped right side. Katie Bennett charging, picks it up, on to first. A half throw, just a little sidearm flip. And it's out number 2. So Kavan gets the dangerous spearman, 2 out here with the next pitch. 3 balls and a strike on Jonna Aragon. 3-1 pitch. Out toward the circle, gets over the glove of Kavan. Behind the bag at second, Katie Bennett, a long way to go, picks it up and throws to first in time. So Kavan.
In the bottom of the first for the Horns, 1 hit, 1 left on base.
As the Longhorns beat Texas Tech in 9 innings. Right-handers 2-0 pitch. A pop-up right side. Stewart drifting over, but it's Bennett who calls off Stewart and makes the catch. Halfway between first and second base. Good thing Bennett caught that effort a week ago yesterday. As the right-handers 2-2 pitch. Off speed, waved out and missed. Garcia down on strikes. Out number 2 here in the second. First, Selman allowed 2 runs in the first inning. Got a couple of batters into the second as the next pitch is laced into left. But Vanessa Quiroga, the senior, over toward the line, reaches up and makes the catch. And so Kavan turns in a 1-0-2 the count on Katie Stewart. The sophomore waiting. Mancha's 0-2. Jam shot over toward first. Short hopped by the first baseman Watson, and she steps on the bag. Junior college, Eastern Arizona College. First pitch to good. It's a pop fly to right field. Backing up the second baseman, Jonna Aragon, makes the catch. 2 down in the second. Today hit one off the very top edge of the wall that came back. Would have been her first homer of the year. Went for a double. She ropes the next pitch right at the left fielder, Spearman. Might have been the hardest hit ball by the Longhorn. Kavan with the sign. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Lunar maybe expanded a little bit toward the outside. Out after that. So Lolly Gutierrez came in, 0-2. Ringer up a called strike 3 on the outside corner. Second strikeout in a row for Kavan, and there are 2 outs. That's 3 of them came on the first 3 batters of the game, where she allowed an infield single, a base hit, and a 3-run homer. Tapper down to first base here. Katie Stewart in front of the bag, picks it up cleanly and steps. So the senior from Corpus Christi, 5'10" left-handed batter Quiroga, steps in from the left side. First pitch. Swing and a drive to left field. Back goes Spearman. She reaches up and makes the catch on the run on the warning track. Boy, unlucky for the Longhorns. 2 straight batters. Hitting it well, but the left fielder Spearman able to track Texas. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bunted down the third base line. Coming in, Kayla Lunar picks it up, throw to first. Not in time. Members of the team, how all relatives, a couple different families. As the 1-2 pitch, topped up the middle. To her left, the shortstop Carranza. Fly ball. It wasn't very deep. First pitch, Henry lays down a bunt. That's a good one. There's no chance they're going to get her. The catcher, Kendall Lunar, picked it up about 15 feet out in front of the plate, and by the time she got it, Henry was already across the bag. None of them are in the lineup in this one. The 0-1. Scott reaches out, pokes it up the middle, into center field, a base hit. Scoring easily is Bennett. Here comes Maloney, and she is tagged out on a throw that beat her by 10 feet. Wow. So the Longhorns get on the board, but boy, Maloney, don't often see her thrown out, and especially by that much. The throw was a little bit up the third base line. Kendall Lunar came up the line, took it. Maloney tried to dive around going down to first base, but she was unable to. Reese Atwood, fly ball right field, right at Carly, who comes in, makes the catch. The Longhorns loaded them up with 1 out. They only get 1 run. As the offense 1-1 with the left side of the infield in for Texas. Line drive left field, bounces in front of Vanessa Quiroga, hits off her knee, and she tracks it down over toward left center. And that hit breaks up the perfect game for Tegan Cavan. Line shot from Aragon. 1-0 Texas in the top of the 4th. 3-2. Pop-up, right side. No, right in front of the circle. Coming in, Katie Stewart calls everyone off and makes the catch. That one looked like it might be drifting out. Next pitch, tapped over the circle. Coming in, Leanne Good gloves it, throws to first, and gets Jonna Aragon for out number 2. Right-hander's pitch, swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the inside, and Watson couldn't touch it. So Tegan allows her first base runner, first hit, a leadoff single, but she gets out of it. Pop out some room out in the bleachers. Yeah, you get plenty of sun, but it's a nice day, 80 degrees, a good softball, payoff pitch. High for ball 4, and Stewart takes the leadoff walk. Second time the long right-handed batter. First pitch from Mancha. Pop-up, foul territory. The catcher Lunar back toward the screen, makes the catch, and Good is 0 for 2. She's seen 2 pitches and popped them both up. Out number 1. Open year. 1-1. Pop-up. Behind the bag at second. And next to the bag, the second baseman, Jonna Aragon, makes the catch. The Longhorns still not quite really making solid ups on the rubber. A 2-2 offering. Called strike 3 at the knees, and that ends the inning. The Longhorns with a leadoff walk, and they strand the runner on first. Still just 1-0 as we go to the 5th. 405 batter as a sophomore, 4 doubles, 4 homers. Tapper, left side. Scott coming in, leaps over Cavan and gets it to first in time. Scott able to make the play, even with trying to leap over Cavan and kind of colliding with her. Out number 1. Second batter pops it up on the first pitch, Riley Carly. It's caught by the first baseman, Katie Stewart, and that's out number 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Cavan with 2 out to the plate. Swing and a miss. Went right back to it. Katie Simmons picks it up as it rolled out of her glove. Oh, no, the umpire's saying on the transfer. 0-2 pitch. Chopped down to third by Bennett. Throw to first, not in time from Kayla Lunar. Bennett slapping that pitch off toward first base. 23 and 24 had some good years. 1-0 pitch. There goes Bennett. Pitch taken. The throw sails into center field as neither the second baseman nor the shortstop went for it. Here's the 2-0. Bunted by Maloney over toward third. Kayla Lunar up with it. Ashton just bunting to sacrifice there as she bunted it pretty hard. Lunar on to first with Jonna Aragon covering. Scott waiting. 3-0 pitch. Low and away. It's Caden Henry. Now Mia Scott. And now Reese Atwood going to steal second base. 0-1. Here's a drive by Mia Scott to left field. Spearman going back. Leaps. It's off her glove. Bennett scores easily. Henry was reading it well. She's around and scores. And Scott into second with a double. 3-0 Texas. So Mia now with all 3 RBI in the game for Texas.
Designated player, Reese Atwood.
And with those 2 runs batted in, she now passes Nadia Taylor for 8th. 1-1. The pitch. Change up, hammer to left, high and deep, and way out of here. 5-0 Longhorns. Sixth of the year for Katie Stewart, gives her 36 RBI. And the Longhorns now with a 4 spot so far here in the 5th inning. 239-foot shot from Stewart. So Katie Stewart, after seeing a couple of change-ups last at bat and this at bat, finally able to wait on one and did not miss. Good with a little pop-up into shallow right center field. Second baseman Jonna Aragon drifting back onto the grass makes the catch. 1-2. Pop-up left side. Scott sprinting into foul territory. Reaches up, makes the catch on the run. Mia Scott, excellent defender, great speed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bouncer out towards short. Leanne Good backs up a step. Sidearm throw to first. Just gets Carranza. With 4 poles, the poles that hold the speakers above the crowd as the next pitch grounded towards short, lead at some point. 0-1. Swinging a line drive into left field by Spearman. Over to pick it up is Quiroga. She fires toward third. Not in time as Aragon. Cavan to the plate. Off-speed pitch looped into right center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The second across as Caden Henry's throw was a little wild. And it's a 5-2 game as Aragon bloops one into right center. She goes to second on the throw home. Spearman coming in from second base. Like Aragon might have been a little out in front of that, just able to get the bat back and get enough contact. Here's Christiana Watson, first pitch, pops up toward the first base dugout, diving. Katie Simis comes up short. Coach at Arizona State since 2023. 0-2, swing and a miss, and Cavan finally gets out of the inning. Got a couple of outs and then 3 straight hits. And New Mexico State on the scoreboard, but the Longhorns up there for the 3rd time. First pitch from Mancha. Swinging a soaring fly ball, right center field. The center fielder, Faith Aragon, was in and then drifting back. Backpedals, is run into by Desiree Spearman, but hangs onto the ball. Wow. Bit of a crouch. First pitch up and in, starts to go. Got her on the wrist. She's hit by the pitch. They'll appeal down to third, no swing. And so Quiroga on to first base with 1 out for the Aggies. Here's Mancha, the 2-1 pitch. Bennett lines it in the left field. Wallace was on the move. Coming in, Spearman makes the catch. Fires back to first base. Wallace is doubled up. Spearman reaching down, made the catch just above the shoe tops. Longhorns will not appeal the call at first base, as far as I can tell. And so a little unlucky for the Longhorns with Wallace going to steal second. Mike Wyatt is... Here's the next pitch. 1 hop down to third. Mia Scott collects it head high, throws a little bit low to first base, still taken above the dirt. But still a 2-2 count Off-speed pitch. Batter out in front of it, grounds right in front of Lynn Brister, and Mia Scott cuts her. Kavan, 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And Kavan strikes out her 7th batter of the game to end it. The Longhorns, after Kavan's 1-2-3 7th inning, win it 5-2. Take care of business. The Longhorns now 18-1 on the season. New Mexico State falls to 11-10. We'll come back and have that post-game show. Texas softball continues in a moment.